Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure ammunition. Take a look, and you'll see into your weapon addiction. We'll begin with a firing pin, traveling to the primer of my ammunition. What we'll see will defy liberal politicians. Grandpa served in both Korea and Vietnam. Career Marine for almost 30 years. Hanging out with him one day. Grandma makes us biscuits and gravy for breakfast. We go to a baseball game and have a great time. On the way back, we stop at a convenience store. He grabs a Snicker bar and puts it in his breast pocket. Goes to grab a Diet Coke. Korean store clerk comes running over and grabs the Snicker bar out of his pocket. Starts screaming at him and getting in his face.
Why you no pay? You steal me candy. I call police. You get out of my store right now, old fuck man.
I see a look come over my grandpa's face I have never seen before. His face turned to stone, and he does the most intense 1,000-yard stare I've ever seen. A chill runs down my spine. Realize that his job for 30 years was to professionally kill these people for 70 cents an hour. Know that he is carrying his K-bar in 1911. Realize that I am about to witness a murder. Instead, my grandpa politely says,
"Sorry for the misunderstanding,"
and leaves. I follow him out and into the car. He is gripping the steering wheel so hard I can hear bones cracking. Veins are popping out of his forehead and he is turning red. You okay, Pops? Everyone endearingly calls him Pops. He lets out a long sigh.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, Anon.
He drives home and we have a relaxing evening with a few beers. I go home and go to sleep. Hear sirens a lot that night. Don't think anything of it. Drive to work the next morning. Korean store is burned to the fucking ground. My face when I'm pretty sure my grandpa is an arsonist. Deploy $30,000 semi-AI robot with $200 of high explosives. Sun running at enemy emplacement, be it urban or field emplacement. An impressive burst of speed. Detonate. 32 wounded, 14 KIA. Still less expensive than deploying ground units for same effect. Still a dumb fucking idea. Can you imagine what the Marines would do to these things? Faint mariachi music. There is a lull. All the kebabs are visibly confused, listening to this shit off in the distance. Suddenly, music gets substantially louder as Suicide Bot, painted bright pink and gold, comes sprinting around the corner covered in C4, pork, and dildos, blasting mariachi music. Kebab fucking scatters. Massive explosion. The cheering of hundreds of Marines can be heard for fucking miles. Can you imagine being one of the kebabs to enter the just evacuated town? Stupid infidels flee before the might of Allah. Me and my brothers sent to secure the city. Easy job. Place has been quiet for days. No signs of movement at all. Okay, we split up now. Search buildings. Be careful of traps. Slowly walk down. Quiet, dusty streets. Rifle slung over shoulder, 'cause no fucks. Suddenly, from another part of the city, hear distant, echoing mariachi band. Only goes for a few seconds. Then there's a massive explosion that kicks up dust for hundreds of meters. Now I'm fucking spooked. Clutch AK and start carefully creeping down the street. About 10 minutes of walking in silence. Starting to relax, a little bit. Suddenly the mariachi music starts again. Music louder this time. Door to a sand hut down the street slams open. Fucking Robo-Dog Tokyo drifts into the street, kicking up a cloud of dust. The sounds of Mexico fills my ears as it sprints towards me. Fear like I've never felt before. Try to run, but the metal Mexican monstrosity runs with the speed of a virgin goat. Last thing I hear is that god-awful Mexican wailing. Die. Fund it. Secondary idea. Wire them with speakers. Blast obnoxious Mexican music every time you send one of them out on a suicide mission. See if you can get the enemy to flee from La Cucaracha. Massive morale drop every time you hear that shit. I would use it for home defense. Be thief. See guy's house. Front door is slightly open. Hear giggling from inside. Probably just a kid. Open the front door. Guy in just a helmet, jacking off, sitting on top of a giant tank thing, grinning at me. Back of his house is gone. It's just a shell house with a tank aimed at the front door. All I hear is, "Castle wall, motherfucker!" before 80 missiles blow me up in the rest of the neighborhood. Pest removal is fun. B-18. Mom asked me to get rid of the voles in her lawn. She asked me to snipe them with my air rifle. Fuck that shit, I don't have that much time. Bring my welding gear to her house. Proceed to locate and plug up all the vole holes except for one. Drag out my welding gear to the lawn. Proceed to get a good gas mix, then extinguish the flame. Put the nozzle down to the vole hole. Leave it 10 minutes. That should probably be enough. Drag the welding gear away. Spend 2 minutes trying to flick matches down the vole hole. Succeed. Boom, motherfucker. Entire lawn explodes. All the tunnels explode out and look like a complex network of trenches. Whole lawn now turned into a faithful vole-based mini diorama of the Battle of Somme, including trenches, no man's land, and even vole infantry corpses littering the trenches and no man's land. Well, my work is done. Pack up and leave. Get 20+ calls from my mom that night when she got back home. Let them go all unanswered because she's a bitch.